Good morning. It is day 4 and the sun is rising and camp is just about cleaned up. And we are getting ready to pack it up and get back on the trail, but last night was definitely warmer than the nights before. We did have a visitor come through camp, but we're not sure what it was, but it was big, so we're guessing it was a bear, but it didn't bother anybody. And we're eating breakfast and then heading on the road, but I slept pretty good last night. Body feels good. I'm looking a little rough. Look at these bags underneath my eyes. But we're happy and we're ready to be hiking. All right, we're leaving camp. Everybody's packed up. See them all backpacking ready. So it is a little after 8:30. What time is it? Do you have it?
It is 8:41.
8:41, and we are heading south. All right. You hear me breathing hard, but we've been going up these stairs a little bit now, and they keep on going. We're gonna wait here for Michelle. It's our first mile after breaking camp. Well, this is what we are walking through today. We just went through a bunch of red, and now we got this golden yellow with a little bit of red. We just passed the mile marker, and we are actually coming up to the campsite that we had originally planned on staying at last night. The sun is nice and bright, and we are trekking along. The terrain has been pretty easy so far today. We had one little climb. Look at all these colors behind me. And there are girls up ahead of me. So I think I already said last night we had some visitors into our hunting area. We think it might have been a bear, but we're not really sure. But at first I thought it was the girls getting out of their tent and going to the bathroom, but it wasn't. And I think there was a little critter out there before the big one came, but it was like big noise stomping around on the crinkly leaves. So we just walked around and then left. So that was good. It's hard to believe that we are on day 4. We only have one more day after today, but it's been great. One of the things that I figured out is I'm good with not making breakfast. I just took a bar and a couple snacks, had that, and then put some snacks in my fanny pack and I'm good to go. I'm sure there are going to be some times that I'm going to want like biscuits and gravy because it's delicious, but I'm good with a nice easy breakfast. Didn't really care for my Tuscan stew last night. Don't think I'll do that one again. But tonight I'm gonna have chicken fried rice, and I'm looking forward to that. And I'll have tuna fish on a wrap with those dried onion rings for lunch. And I love those dried onion rings. If you can't tell, I must be getting hungry or just looking forward to lunch. All right, this is our 3-mile mark. We are at the top of Chestnut Mountain, and there's a campsite right here that we are taking a break on so that we can wait for one of our peeps, and then we'll keep on meandering that way, just one step at a time. Feeling good so far. We just went through a pretty big climb to get up to the top of Chestnut Mountain. We're gonna have a snack, get hydrated, wait for one of our peeps, and then we will, I thought I heard a noise, keep on going. It's been a pretty good day so far. It's beautiful. We haven't seen anybody else out on the trail. So we've had it all to ourselves. We got a little big tree. I have to get under.
Got it.
You got it.
Am I clear?
Deanna's next.
Have I cleared it? Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, well, keep going a little bit. Yeah. Ooh, there's some big thorns right here to the right.
Good job. Yikes. Am I through?
You're through.
All right. Phew. Up. Thanks. We are getting ready to find a water source, and that will be a couple miles short of our lunch break. But we just ran into some bikers. There are 3 women out here biking, and they looked like they were having a blast. But it made us talk about how awesome the outdoor community is. Everybody is so nice. I met those 2 guys that I hiked with, and they were really, really nice and really friendly, and they were my trail angels. And then we met some photographers that were willing to take a water jug for us so that we didn't have to come back after we finished our hike and pick it up, which would have added a little bit more time to our last day before we headed out back to home. And just all the people on the trail that I stopped and talked to and we communicated with. We got to pet dogs and share stories, so it's just awesome how nice everybody is, and this outdoor community just rocks. So I just wanted to share that. We've just arrived at Butter Gap Shelter, and it looks like it is brand new. We are under the impression that it was torn down, but it looks awesome. Let's look inside. Already got a little graffiti in there. "2023, 2023. Well, I think it was built this year. Everything in here says 2023. So we have made it to Butter Gap Shelter, and we are going to move forward a little bit because there's a water source ahead, and stock up on our water because we're running low. This might be one of the steepest climbs I've seen us take this trip. We just did a major climb, and we came across Cedar Rock Mountain, and it is huge. Look at that. We are climbing up Chestnut Mountain, and we are on a total incline. It's been good. We got to do a little ridge walking, which gave us a little bit of a break. And this, I think, might be the most miles we've done in one day on this trip. So I will give you the rundown of that once we're finished. But we had a couple really cool places. Rock Mountain, which I took a picture of, which was really cool. And then we went to Sandy Gap, I think, and my feet are a little tender right now. Not sure if I have blisters or not. I will definitely check them. I have a lot of calluses, so I'm thinking that they are getting irritated. And then my toe next to my big toe is bigger than my big toe, longer. And it hits the front of the shoe when we do a lot of downhill. So that's a little tender. But all in all, I'm feeling pretty good. And we're not getting mountain views today, but the forest is beautiful, as you can see all around me. We just arrived to Chestnut Campsite. How we doing?
Woo, tired.
And Steph?
Over 8 miles.
It's time for lunch.
Feeling it. Ready to eat, that's for
Yes,
sure.
very late lunch today. So we just came from this direction here, and we are at Chestnut Campsite. Time for chow. Well, it is 6 o'clock, and I have already set up my tent, and I'm heading back on the trail to find Michelle, because I told her if we went the extra mile, I would Sherpa her back once I got my stuff over there. So dropped my backpack, set up my tent real quick, and now I'm power walking back to find her and carry her backpack for her, because we have extended this day by like 2 miles on her. And so as a thank you, I'm gonna Sherpa for her, and I'm gonna carry her backpack for her, and hopefully that will what am I trying to say? Alleviate some of the burden, because our backpack's pretty heavy. It's like 37 pounds, or it was when we started, I think. Might even been a little heavier than that, but it has been a beautiful day. We have just enjoyed the forest, and I don't know that I've said it or not, but we are in the Pisgah National Forest. So it has been just a treat. And tomorrow, I believe we'll have 4 miles, and we will be heading out of the forest, and then we will get into my car. I will bring them over to the Daniel Boone camp where we started. They will get in their car, and maybe between those 2 places, we are going to stop for a burger, a celebratory burger. So I hope that I'll be able to close this out. I don't know that I'm going to make my chicken fried rice tonight. I might just have another tuna wrap, because it was delicious, and why not? So that's the agenda. All right, we are in our tents at 7:30 on our last night in camp. Tomorrow we break camp, and we have 4 miles to get out and complete our Art Loeb through hike. It's been a great trip. We've seen mountains, and we've seen forest, and we've seen color. We've seen generosity and all sorts of kindness from other people. And we've had a great group with Deanna and Stephanie and Michelle. It's just been a great trip. So glad that I was able to make it, and look forward to getting back on the trail again. So still have 1 more day. We're going to make the most of it. Peace out.